Welcome back to London, everyone. I just happened to stumble on that Lord Mayor's show, so I'll show you a little bit of that. I might add a little bit more on the end of this vlog if you want to see some more. But yeah, I'm just walking up Chancery Lane, ever so quiet today, Saturday. Chancery Lane, famous old road in London, and I spotted this over. I'm walking to a pub actually, I'm going to have something to eat, but I spotted this place, the London Silver Vaults, open to the pub. As soon as I saw open to the public, it got my interest. Don't know nothing about it, but it's open on a Saturday, which it is today. I'm going in. See what it's all about. You never know what you might stumble across in London. I just spoke to the guy on reception and he said there's like sort of retailers in this basement selling weird objects. The London Silver Vaults and Chancery Lane Safe Deposit Company. And where's that? Never knew this place existed. Right. And what is it? I think all these things are for sale, aren't they? Wow. Probably worth an absolute fortune. Ascot, that's the cups from Ascot. Wow, that's incredible, isn't it? At Wimbledon? No. What are these for then? This ain't the real thing, is it? Another polished vlog. Right, to the London Silver Vaults. I have no idea what we're going into. I just saw the sign. If it says open to the public, I'm going in. Wow, look at that door. That is a proper, look how thick it is. Right, London Silver Vaults. Here we go. Not quite sure what this is. Oh wow, like it's all shops and stuff underneath it. How crazy is this? Man, look at the doors. If you're thinking of robbing the place. Each one's like, so like each little sort of safe is a shop. Wow. Incredible. Did you know about this? Well, they're cool, aren't they? I'd like one of them. I tell you what, there's so many things in London you'd never know about. I didn't bring me checkbook with me. That must be worth a fortune if that's solid silver. I'm going to have something to eat in a minute. Just bear with me. Incredible. This place is sort of, well, to me, it's totally unknown. Must be like one of the biggest collections of silver in Europe, isn't it? It's open every day other than Sunday, I think. Wow, it's incredible down here. This is another bit I've just come across. Like all the little sort of side passageways off to the side, they're all shops as well. Like more down there. Mental. And they're all in like these vaulted, almost like safes, aren't they? These obviously do, like you can get stuff repaired. Pretty amazing place. So that is a map of what's down here. They're all like individual little shops, all these units. Get lost in it, you could. Amazing. And there's a safe from the Great Exhibition from this John Tans, which that name's all over this place. But yeah, one of the first safes. That's Liberace. He come here and bought some silver. Right, I found the pub that I wanted to go and try. A lot of red buses flying about. There it is, the Cittie of Yorke. Beautiful old building. Let's go in there and have a look. I think they do food. It's got there up on that sign, if you can see it. Been a pub here since 1430. That's incredible, isn't it? There's an old clock up the top there. I better get out of the road. Right, I'm going to take you in with me. It says the Cittie of Yorke, beer brewed at Yorkshire's oldest brewery. Does anyone watching these vlogs come from Yorkshire and know this brewery? I'll find out what it's called. Right, yeah, I can see a menu. I can tell already I like this pub. Wow. There's a little room off to the side. I'll look at that in a minute. I think the main bit's through here. Oh, it's a cellar bar. Incredible, some of these pubs in London. Never been in this one. Didn't know much about it, to be honest. Can you go down to the cellar? Let's see. Ah, it's locked. Right, okay. I'm just reading about the cellar bar. Maybe they'll open it in a minute. Dates back from 1695 and was originally the cold room. Shame we can't get down there yet. I'll be having another try, don't you worry. Right, let's get you on wider picture. Wow. Pretty incredible. I've just this second walked in. Look at this place, wow. Vaulted ceiling, all the old timbers. Spectacular. Always feel a bit weird walking around with river cat. Man, there's all like little booths down the side, look. Amazing. Amazing old pub. Right, let's get a drink and order some food. So they do sandwiches. Where's the main courses? On the other side, I think. Here we go, yeah. Bar snacks. Fish finger bites. I went for fish and chips. I'm so predictable, wasn't I? I was looking, thinking, should I go for the sausage and mash? I'll show you the prices. They're all about 17, 18, 16, 16, around about that. But I went for, because I am a bit predictable, the hand battered, oh no, not that one, the fish and chips, wherever it is. Hang on, traditional hand battered fish and chips, tartar sauce, mushy peas, 18.25. Yeah, and I've managed to grab one of these little booths. Hang on, let's get you back a bit. Really cool it is. I don't know who this fella is. He's not blessed with good looks though. But yeah, so cool. So I'm sitting in my little booth on my own, got me drink, and then the pub is absolutely beautiful, it is. Yeah, in fact, let's go out and show you a bit more of it. I'm always a bit weary about waving this phone about filming though, because I don't want to piss people off, but amazing pub this is. And yeah, there's loads of these little booths all the way down here, and there's some over the back there as well, so you'd probably find one. But yeah, the ceiling does it for me. Incredible. Right, I'll show you the food in a minute. looks delicious. Nice big old chunk of fish, lightly battered, lovely big chunky chips, mushy peas, tartar sauce. They bring you the vinegar in this like little individual thing, a bit of ketchup. But yeah, I'm going to get stuck into that and I'll show you how it is. So I was just talking to the girl. It's actually a Samuel Smith's pub. But yeah, the fish is really lovely. It's like a really light batter. It's crispy, but like really light, and delicious chips. Mushy peas are nice. No complaint. I ain't tried the tartar sauce yet. Hang on, let's have a little try with you. Tell you what it's like. Delicious. I've got my mouth full. So yeah, that was really tasty. That quite a decent sized chunk of fish as well. Could have done with a couple more chips, but no complaints really. It's lovely, and I like it that they've done it on the old newspaper. Look, and there's, remember him, Andy Capp, wasn't it? There's a little cartoon there. But yeah, really good. Really enjoyed that. Right, let's find the toilets. Getting quite busy now, all the little booths are full up. I'll show you down the other end of the pub. Yeah, like another little dining room bit out the front here. Unfortunately, the cellar bar's still closed. I'm not sure if they open it on a Saturday because it's much busier in the week up here. I was just reading that it's hasn't changed since 1920, so you can always look at a picture of it online. But it's down there, but it's locked. Next time. But yeah, the right cool entrance this is to this pub. But that was really nice. It's a pretty part of London, this, sort of round the back of Holborn. And down here is the museum on Charles Dickens. If it's open, I'm going to go and have a little look round. Yeah, pretty round here. There it is. No one around. I'm not sure if it's open. I think it must be because the board's outside. Oh yeah, there's someone coming out, look. Wednesday to Sunday, 10 to 5. Walk-ins welcome. £12.95 adults. The home of Charles Dickens and his family, where he wrote Oliver Twist and Nicholas Nickleby and first achieved global fame. Wow. Pretty amazing. That's his old house. Right, let's go in and have a look round. Hopefully I can take some photos. Really friendly staff. They said I can film. So I'm starting off in the basement. All the rooms that are in white, they give you this. All the rooms that are in white are actually original, untouched since Charles Dickens lived there. How mad's that? So this is, what one's this? This is his kitchen. Charles Dickens used to cook in here. Amazing. I don't think that would be his old washing still hanging out, but you get the gist. Wow, this is brilliant. I'm just trying to fit Oliver Twist, of course, innit? I'm not very cultured, but I do know a few of his novels. A Christmas Carol, was it as well? Yeah. Great Expectations. Oh yeah, I'd say they're all coming back to me now. It's amazing how you can come and find these little interesting museums in London. This was the preparation room. Yeah, sort of, there's loads of these sort of things if you look for them. And then down the end there is, let's have a look at the map, the morning room, whatever a morning room was. That's pretty cool. That looks like the old washing machine. Yeah, the wash house. See, when you're moaning about the washing machine's not working, this is how they used to do it with them. Oh yeah, with them things, I've seen them before. Man, all the floors uneven. It's the real deal, this is. Low door frames, watch your head. So I'm on the ground floor now. This is the morning room. And there is the man himself. Charles Dickens. Sorry about the glare, can I? Yeah, that angle. So there's a portrait of him when he's a bit older, I reckon. So that is a reproduction of Charles Dickens and Catherine Hogarth's marriage certificate. They wed at St Luke's Church in Chelsea on the 2nd of April 1836. So this is the dining room. I was just talking to one of the volunteers. He actually only lived here a couple of years, but he wrote Oliver Twist whilst living in this house. Maybe at that table. I told you I wasn't very cultured. I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. And that is his walking stick in this case, and his bag. And the clock still works. Alright, we're going up to the first floor now. This is Dickens' study to the right hand side. I was just talking to one of the volunteers, and he actually rented this house, he didn't own it. That's his study. Wow, that's his desk. That is actually Charles Dickens' chair. It was owned by him, that leather chair. This is his drawing room. No, it's really interesting. All these objects were actually Charles Dickens. These are not reproductions. Them candlesticks, he bought them when he was in Italy. That's his table and chairs. So I was just reading that. That's his reading desk, and I wondered why it was so high. But he was one of the first authors to go out like on the road doing readings, and so he obviously stood at this desk. But he had that designed specially for him. Charles Dickens' study. And that is actually his desk, where he definitely wrote Oliver Twist there, because he wrote it in this house. Pretty incredible. All these books. Interesting museum, this one. It's quite interesting. There's volunteers all around the house. You can ask them any questions. Charles Dickens' bedroom. That's the little bath, isn't it? I was just reading that. It says this is Charles Dickens' commode chair, and it has definitely been used by Charles Dickens. So old Charles has sat on that. Fantastic. I better not. So he split up with his wife, and he announced it publicly, and there's a letter he wrote to a friend announcing it as well. So these are all actually his private items. This was his like grooming stuff. There's a little locket there with a picture of him in it. His razors. So this is Mary Hogarth's room. with the smallest little single 4-poster bed. Right, this is the top floor. This is the little nursery. Oh, an abacus. I need one of them. That's quite interesting. There's like a prison grill here. And I was just reading that his dad was in prison. And Charles Dickens had to work in like a children's factory when he was 12. And so that's why in his novels there's a lot of sort of scenes about debt and neglected children and stuff like that, because it really like had an effect on him. And they've even got a Charles Dickens tea room, the Artful Tea Room. Excellent. Obviously a gift shop. Right, might be time for a bit of cake. Let's have a look. Ooh. Hi. Just timed that right, haven't I? There's only one bit left. So I went for the little cream tea thing. You get a little pot of tea, a scone, some cream and a little pot of jam. £6.80. And guess where I'm sitting? In Charles Dickens' back garden. That's actually his old house there. That's the fountain you can hear in the background. You're probably all rushing off to use the toilet. Yeah, Charles Dickens' back garden, why not? That is Dickens' favourite, what does that say? Dickens' favourite plants. Wow, this is nice. Right, let's get stuck in to my cream tea. Oh, what's that here? I'll show you that. Keystone from over the front door of 1 Devonshire Terrace, Dickens' home from 39 to 1851. That was above his front door. Right, scone time. They look good, don't they? That's a nice drop of tea, that, really strong. And these are lovely, the scones. It's nice and warm as well. I was just reading the last bit of information. Don't want to lose all you subscribers. He was born in Portsmouth in 1812. His dad was sent to a debtor's prison, so he obviously owed some money, and Charles was sent to work in a factory sticking labels onto bottles. He became a journalist, and on and on and on we go. And he was a famous writer in the end, as you all know. So that was when this museum opened, 100 years ago this museum opened. Man, look at the crowds on opening day that was. Right, that's it for today. That Charles Dickens Museum is really interesting. You could spend a lot longer in there and like really getting into it and reading all the bits and pieces, but I found it interesting. And the Cittie of Yorke pub, fantastic. Really enjoyed that fish and chips. Recommend that place too. Right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm not as regular at making these vlogs at the minute because real life's a bit busy, but I'll do my best. But yeah, I appreciate you all watching. See you later.